Good afternoon, I'm Georgia Lupton with 2NURFM Hunter News. The Greens have taken aim at the state government over sell-off plans for the Hunter TAFE campuses. According to the Greens, a leaked document shows the Baird government is considering stripping $63 million out of TAFE buildings and land. This includes the sell-off of Scone campus entirely, along with millions of dollars of unused land and facilities at Glendale, Muswellbrook and Belmont TAFEs. Greens MP John Kay says the government should be investing in students, not abandoning them.
The New South Wales government needs to abandon its competitive market. It needs to abandon the land sales. It needs to abandon the deprofessionalisation of teachers and do what it ought to have done from the outset, which is invest in TAFE, allow it to adjust to the 21st century and give it real money to build new facilities and create new courses.
The Hunter could face shortages of short-term accommodation if it were to help resettle Syrian refugees, according to refugee advocates. The region has not welcomed new refugees in almost a year, despite there allegedly being a large network of community organisations willing to help. Despite the concerns, Newcastle refugee advocate Sister Di Santalban says the people of Newcastle have the attributes to welcome these people.
We are a very united city when it comes to welcoming refugees. A few months ago, we had a big festival here in Newcastle called Unity in Diversity, and hundreds of people were there. The Lord Mayor, members of Parliament, heads of churches, you name it, people were there together saying, we're a welcoming open city.
A man is due to face court accused of robbing a Rutherford service station. It's claimed the 18-year-old pistol-whipped an attendant with a handheld EFTPOS machine before escaping with a number of items from the New England highway business earlier this month. He's been refused bail to front Maitland local court today. The position of Mayor of Muswellbrook is set to be challenged at the council's meeting tonight. Malcolm Ogg is expected to nominate himself to take the job from current Mayor Martin Rush. Councillor Rush has been Mayor of Muswellbrook since 2008. Councillor Malcolm Ogg says the shake-up will allow for other councillors to benefit from the experience.
I believe that Councillor Rush intends to renominate as Mayor. There are several councillors that have indicated that they're interested in standing as Deputy Mayor. And I think that's good. It brings a dynamic to the organisation, and it also brings experience to other people, other councillors.
John Hunter Hospital is today launching a program for families affected by childhood heart disease. The Heart's local program will provide a comprehensive information pack to parents of children with heart disease, which aims to help them deal with anxiety and financial burdens. As all major surgeries are performed in Sydney, the program provides the resources that will help with travel and accommodation for Hunter and regional families. Heart's Kids CEO Dave Rose says families who require their assistance can reach out.
Heart Kids New South Wales isn't funded by any government support, so we do rely on the support of the local community, and including Newcastle Permanent, who have been helpful here. But more importantly, if families need our support, they can go to search engine and search for Heart Kids New South Wales and reach out to us, and we can support them on their journey.
The state government has today announced a tender for construction of a replacement bridge over the Patterson River at Torryburn, which was lost in the April superstorm. Roads Minister Duncan Gay says work is due to start in November, with the project due for completion early next year.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club.
The Newcastle Knights are in the running for the New South Wales Cup Grand Final spots after taking down Penrith 44-12 yesterday afternoon. Knights fullback Jake Mamo returned from first grade to bag a hat-trick, while 5 other first graders also made the run on side. They'll now face the Raiders feeder side Mounties on Sunday in the preliminary final. Macquarie has ended Cessnock's real NRL season, knocking out the Goannas out of the competition with a 16-10 win. The Scorpions will take on West for a spot in the grand final after they were beaten 20-14 by Lakes. And Hamilton have qualified for the Newcastle Hunter Rugby Union Grand Final with a 47-9 demolition of the Waratahs. The win wasn't without criticism from coach Scott Coleman, who says his team has a lot of work on before they face the Wanderers. It's looking like they'll have to do it without lock Sevo Rockabaro, who left the field with a serious knee injury. That's sport. I'm Annabelle Regan.
2NURFM news time is 12:10.